Alright, what's up, YouTube fish tank people a little bit. I don't know, man. Balance. I know I always hear everybody talk about balance, but this Tom Barr tank that I'm doing right now, I don't really do anything to it, man. I don't have any algae issues. I don't. I mean, in that Dynawassa chicken I have in the 55 in the living room, I have algae on the glass, once a week, easy. As soon as you scrub it, it's back in 2 or 3 days. And I'm sure it has to do with, my first dirty tank, and there's a lot of issues there, but this is my first tank for the Tom Barr one, and I haven't had any problems at all. I mean, I know it hasn't been going very long, but still, I mean, there's some plants that aren't doing well, but they're ones that I tried and never knew what to do before, but like the narrow leaf on the left there, it's doing great. I've already clipped it, it's regrown. The dwarf side is coming along. The Crips love this tank. I don't know what the difference is between this one and the one they room. The only one they're doing pretty good too, but I have pretty hard water. I know they kind of like that, and the flow is always usually good in my tank. The Bacova hasn't really came back, but once again, it came from a CO2 tank, the one on the right here. Right here. But like this, I got from a CO2 tank, got it from my boy Bankrupt Jojo, and it's doing good on both sides here. But I mean, I have just a plain old T8 light, 15 watt, 6500 Kelvin on just a white acrylic reflector. I mean, I could even get a better reflector. But I mean, even the moss is doing okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think this tank's better. I just like it more. The water's always clear. I don't have any like the yellow tannins that I have in the other tank. I don't know. I think the balance in here, maybe it's better. I'm dosing. I started dosing in the other room too. I dose on Sundays for macros and Mondays for micros. And I'm doing the KNO3 and the monopotassium phosphate and I can't remember the other one, but it's KNO3 is the other one. But yeah, I don't know. I think the balance on this one is maybe better. Maybe I did something different from the first one, but it just seems to be better. The balance itself, I think that's the big key. Just keep the light low, plant a lot of tanks, or plant a lot of plants. And I only do water changes once a month in here, and I top off. I run like 79 degrees, 79, 78. And I keep I like these little alert things. I don't know, I just like to keep them on there. They're easy to keep just to make sure that if ammonia gets out of control. But, I've had a lot of problems with these open tank losing fish jumping out. I had a panda cory jump out of here, a female Inler, and then in the 55 living room I had 2 4-inch SAEs, man. I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe those big fish jumped out like that. But they're from the carp family. It's gonna happen when you're in an open top tank. I like the open top better. I just like the wood sticking out. All my floating planes have done bad in here though. That frog bit's pretty much died out, which is a difference between this tank and the 55. The 55 grows that frog bit no problem. So, but that's it. Just really the balance. Keep the light low. I like the dosing theory. I mean, I got my ferts from GLA.com. So Greenleaf Aquatics, that's a good website. They ship pretty fast. It was pretty cheap. But I think I like the dosing. I just feel like it's adding more to the plants. The Crips, those are the best ones, man. I mean, they're a little leggy just because they're growing up towards the light, but that's the only thing that makes me think I need to get just a little stronger light. Maybe the dwarf side's a little better, that Cuba. And then that moss I got from that dude where I got the Inlers from. It's been doing pretty good. I've just been letting it just sit in there. See what it does. So, and snails are out of control on this tank. Ram's horns, I can't even keep them in the 55, and they're just everywhere in here. But yeah, just a ramble. Talking about the 10 gallon, I really like it. It's my favorite tank right now for sure. So